Get the milk from the milk bar, yeah. Can't
And
rhyme, but I
multimedia.
can hit the beats.
No, it needs to be unmuted.
Salt milk.
So that's not affecting the stream. Oh, sick. That's a good thought. Yeah, that's a good thought. Yeah, for the stream, can we have it a little bit on? Is that? Yeah, even if we go down, like from that, I don't mind, as long as we can hear it. Yeah. Just adds, makes me feel better. Once you've done that, as soon as that's finished,
It's John Cena!
That's all you do. Press that. Come over here. Change to that. And we'll do my thing.
Oh, what's up, everyone?
Piano on the track. Piano on the track.
This is Xaro. This is Xaro.
bop bop biddy bop bop skibbity bop.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Hello everybody. How's going on?
Oh, I'm going pretty good myself. Oh, clink. I need to open mine. Hold on. Listen to this, guys. Listen. Wait. I can't do
Get it.
I can't do it with one hand. Can you hold the mic?
No.
This is gonna be really awkward.
Let's watch this, guys. This is a good start. Go, Reese.
Alright, so I'm gonna put this down.
Okay. Yep.
And then
No
we're-
worries.
And then we're gonna put the mic.
That's fine with me. No worries. Oh, in the chat, or if you're watching at home, why don't you give it just clap?
That was a pretty
Clap
good-
it up.
that was a pretty good
Thank
sound.
you, Reese, for that demonstration.
You guys are welcome.
That was bordering on ASMR. Wasn't
That
it?
is the
Wasn't
best.
it?
That's why I come into church, to get these apples.
To get ASMR.
To get ASMR and for this apple juice. Also Jesus.
Okay.
Also
That's
Jesus.
good to know.
I'm sorry, Charles.
I can't
These-
actually see anything. For you to know that.
No, you got.
Like, I
real-
don't know where I am.
You got real polarized lenses. I've got you've gone the circles. I've got
What's the definition?
definition
Yep.
of polarized? So polarized. You know Santa Claus.
Yeah.
North Pole. He lives there, and he
Okay.
he also makes sunglasses.
Yeah. Oh, does he?
Yeah, it's
Oh, well,
yeah.
'cause it's a Christmas
Well,
gift.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
when you're adults, you don't necessarily want toy trains, so that's why his other business is polarized.
Okay. Yeah. Fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Anyway,
Look, the year was 1998.
Yeah.
Okay, and a great thing happened. 6th of May at about 8:03 a.m.
Was it
on
windy?
a Wednesday.
Was it a windy
No
day?
idea. It wasn't.
Okay.
I was born, but I wasn't. Like, I didn't know what was happening.
Valid.
Because I was born.
Yeah.
So it was a
True.
significant year.
yeah,
Michael Jordan won
Valid.
the championship.
I can't. Can we fact check
What
that?
else happened in 1998? My mum had lots of hair.
Lots of hair.
Yep.
Is she bald now?
No, she's still got her hair, but you know, things happen. What else happened? I
if they
can't remember
do,
anything
yeah.
else significant. I had something I think
I
of. I can't
forgot
remember.
I forgot what year
were
you said.
born?
I was born 2002.
What was significant in 2002?
Well, there was a song made about the year 2002.
Wow. Bye.
Is it Anne Marie?
Oh, how does it go?
2002.
Oh. I don't know.
So no. That's
the milk bar
to get himself some milk. Some milk. Yeah, I'm loving the milk. I love to get the milk from the milk bar. Yeah.
Sorry, that's
That's
it.
a different
Okay.
song.
Everyone,
It's a good
welcome
song. Hey,
to
guys.
Friday Night Live.
It's great to have you here.
Meets Faith Chats.
Faith Chats and
We are
Friday
your
Night Live.
hosts,
Whoa.
Mr.
I am a mister, that's right.
Mr. Reese Chevelle.
Oh, he said it right,
Reese
guys. Wow.
Chevelle.
And David Simpson.
Thank you very
Mr.
much
David
for
Simpson.
welcoming me here.
You're
I'm
very
glad
welcome.
to be here.
I
We're
wasn't going
excited
to,
about tonight.
but you said my name right.
Okay, thank
so
you.
I'm happy
Appreciate
about that.
Appreciate it. We are your hosts tonight. We're excited. If you're watching, why don't you say hi in the chat?
Hey, guys.
Put emoji in there. Put a bagel emoji.
Do
I'm
it.
looking for bagel emojis.
I'm going to be looking for umbrella emojis.
I really like bagels.
I'm
I've
about
decided.
umbrellas. I just
love
like,
bagels.
you know, rain? Not about it. So I'm hugely about umbrellas.
Hugely about umbrellas, yeah.
Yeah, I was-
Umbrellas are good. We're going to sell youth umbrellas.
Mate, watch it.
I'm really excited for tonight. We're going to have a couple of games. We're going to ask
Couple?
some very juicy questions
Juicy.
of our leaders.
Like apple
so we can get
juice?
to know them better. Like juicy, like an apple juice.
Yeah.
We are going to play some fun games. We're going to hear some songs. We're going
songs.
We're going to laugh our way through tonight. But you know what we're also going to do? We're going to talk about how good God is.
We're also going to talk about Chris Judd.
We're going to talk about Chris Judd and what it's like to be a professional AFL footballer
I don't
in
know.
song form.
In song form.
That's right.
It's
And
interpretive.
we're going to talk about Jesus because tonight's faith chats. So we're also going to talk about God. We're going to talk
Yep.
about how good He is, what
Valid.
He's done for us,
True.
why we love Him.
Yep.
We're going to talk. We're going to ask Rembrandt deep questions.
Yeah.
Mainly about why he thought people need to know about his Christmas shopping.
I do
but
also
that's
want to
just-
know that.
That's just foreshadowing.
You know
for
what I
later
didn't
on.
want to know? Christmas shopping. But I want to know why he thought
That's
that.
foreshadowing for later on. We're
bit
going
of-
to take a seat and we're going to welcome our guests.
You know shadows?
Let's
There's not
do it.
3 of them. There's 4 shadows. So, Dave, take a
Reece,
seat.
I'm ditching the hat. I've decided
You're
early
ditching the
days.
hat? I
I'm
don't
ditching
know
the
about-
hat.
I like the
I'm
hat.
out. The hat's out of here.
Oh.
I'm not.
The hat ditched me.
The hat. Wow. Lord, we just want to pray that for friends for Reese.
Thank you.
Hey, why don't you introduce our first guest?
Well,
Because I'm excited to see him.
We've got a lot of guests. You said
Oh, you
him,
bet.
and you didn't actually tell me the order of
Did I?
them
No,
coming up.
any order you want to go.
So
in.
we've gone
Any order
him.
you want to go in.
So I'm gonna have. So I'm gonna
Absolutely.
go up first. The man's got hair.
Who doesn't?
A couple.
Okay. Yeah,
Chris Valentine.
fair enough. Yeah, that's true. He doesn't. No, you're factually true.
It's true. He
It's
doesn't
not
have
a
hair.
shot. It's
That's not a
factually
shot. And
true.
he looks good bald.
Yes, he does.
Like if anyone can
He
pull
does.
off
He's
being
a
bald,
good looking.
he's a great
guy.
lad. fully
Yeah,
respect that
he
man.
is.
But this man, quite different to Chris Valentine, but a similar line of work.
Okay.
One would say the very same line of work. Works with Chris Valentine
Yeah.
sometimes. It's not you. It's the other one. It's a man goes by the name Rembrandt Leon McCarthy.
Rembrandt
Bring it up,
Leon
Rem.
James Bradley McCarthy.
Oh, he's got a second middle name. I didn't know
I
that,
hope my
guys.
microphone's on.
You have
I don't know
to,
if-
the button at the top there. Oh, you're good. You're good.
You're good.
I am?
Hey, Rem.
He's good. You
Ty's
can't hear
in
yourself
here.
in the
No,
room.
he's giving me
Sit
the
down.
thumbs up.
Lovely.
I'll take a seat.
Join us. Flick that hair. Oh, that was majestic.
I
How are
enjoyed
you,
that.
mate?
I enjoyed that a lot.
Oh.
How's that?
Oh.
I'm looking right into Dan's beautiful
Are you
eyes
good?
right now.
How are you?
I'm doing okay.
We will unpack that.
I woke up really early today and I
Yep.
thought, I'll just lie in bed until late morning.
That's
and
kind of
that
how
was
it
the
works.
best decision I did
When
all day.
does it go from late morning to lunch?
That's valid. I'm going to say 10:30 because that's when Macca's does it.
Oh yeah,
That's a
really
pretty good
shout.
time.
That's a
Thank
good
you.
shout.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to our next guest because we could go all day about McDonald's. Our
We
next
could.
guest, Pocket Rocket,
Pocket rocket.
Winch Socket,
Pocket rocket winch socket.
Fig Locket.
Fig locket.
It's Taran Hanley.
Polka
All of those
polka
words
dot it.
have something to do with Taran. You're going to find out why later on
do
tonight.
they? I didn't know
Welcome
that.
to Youth Tonight, Taran. Join us on the panel.
I am so confused on what that introduction was.
Well,
I've got no
everybody
idea
is.
what
Those are actually
next door.
prophetic words, so
Wow.
get excited for that.
Guys, this is a Christian
yeah,
live
it was.
stream.
I'm
me
just
a
saying,
locket?
God's good. How are you,
God is
Taran?
great.
I'm good. I'm swell, fam. Swell.
Swell fam.
Swell.
Swell
Put
fam.
swell in the chat.
Guys, check the swell in the chat.
Tsunami.
Not swollen.
I'm going to ask you to put those
swell.
sunnies on for the start of tonight. So thank you. For our next guest, Reese, who's our next guest?
Our next guest, well, we've got a couple to choose from. Our next guest is a beautiful individual.
You didn't have to talk about me like that. Classic gag.
Classic. He's got me dirty. He's good at a lot of things. He's currently in a relationship. He's currently in the building. I'm narrowing it. I'm not giving any distinctive
you're
information.
taking quite a long
so
time.
none of
Come
them
on,
know.
I'm on the edge of my
Guys,
seat
it's Justin. It's Justin Hooper. Come on up.
Let's go.
Get up here, Justin, you beautiful man.
I just have to say that his beard. Do you know something people don't know about Justin? Join
I
us.
don't.
Welcome.
Thank you all.
Welcome.
What
Thank you
don't
all.
I know about
What?
you?
Here's something
don't
you
we
don't know
know?
about Justin. Did you know that Justin's beard is actually artificial?
I didn't
Did
know
you know
that.
that he actually went to a clinic and they painted it? They stuck it on.
I would love that service.
that is
Where did you get
factually
that?
true.
Did it hurt, man? Did it
That's
hurt?
factually true.
Look, I'm going to say no comment.
Okay.
We'll save this one for when the cameras are off.
Hey, Justin,
Yes.
can you hook me up?
We'll chat later.
I
say that.
genuinely,
That's
I
actually-
genuinely
Yeah,
haven't
that's actually a
shaved.
good
I
point.
genuinely haven't shaved in 2 weeks. I'm not kidding. That's not a joke.
You know who hasn't shaved in the last couple? You want to know who hasn't shaved in the last couple of weeks?
Yeah?
Dan Het.
Dan Het.
Because he's got a beard.
He's got a beard.
He's
does have a
one
beard.
to fear. No, he's not. That's a bad. But he's not. We don't.
He's
fear
not.
him.
I mean,
we think he's a great
we
guy.
fear him in like ping
He's a
pong.
goat.
He stars in every movie you think of.
That's
he's
a lot.
Great backup in movies. Backup actor. He wears his hat backwards.
Yeah, he
because
does.
He told me he refuses to wear it forwards because he doesn't like the way it makes his ankles look.
I respect that.
And
he does have nice ankles.
He is probably the most confused AFL fan I've ever met in my life.
I
Ladies and
agree.
gentlemen,
Facts.
Mr. Daniel Maurice, Bradley Morris Het.
Let's
You forgot Oscar.
Welcome.
You forgot Oscar. You
Oscar,
forgot
sorry.
Oscar.
I
love
forgot
that
Oscar.
intro,
That's
guys.
your full name.
I love that intro. It's John
Yeah.
Cena.
Oh, no
Sit
one
down,
heard that
sit
in the
down.
Hey, man.
Sit
That was
down.
Hey,
well
Dan.
done.
Oh, yes,
name four
definitely.
players from the Warriors.
From the Warriors.
Yeah.
As in the Celtic Warriors.
No, you see your shirt?
Steph Curry. My favourite, Draymond Green.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's keep on going with those. No, they've all gone.
Ah!
Eddie Iguala. Oh no, is that a soccer player?
Iguodala.
Eddie Iguala. No, come on, he's still
Iguodala.
there.
He's
Nah,
back there
Nah,
now.
and Steve Kemp. Steve Kemp.
Okay.
No.
I don't follow
The
basketball.
next guy.
Next guy.
Who's the next guy?
One
You
guy
know him
left.
pretty well.
I know him fairly well. He likes to sing. He likes to build bridges.
Okay.
And guys, he's pretty good on the sound desk. It's Ty Thacker.
Oh,
He's coming
let's
up.
go.
Here he comes. Look at him go. He's
Big
kind
man.
of dripped up. Look at that. Look at that fashion. Look at that. Look at that color coordination.
Big call.
Look at that color coordination. Look at the white and the blue.
Well,
Oh, we're dropping things. Things are
Exactly.
happening. The whole squad is now on the scene, guys.
Guys, welcome.
It's great to have you
the
here.
squad is here.
Welcome.
The squad's here, guys.
So, hey, thank you for accepting our invitation.
Thanks, guys.
So what was it like working on the movie together?
Well, we don't want to reveal anything because the movie drops on December 26th.
Nice.
All
Yeah,
cinemas.
Boxing Day.
Boxing
That's it,
Day
Boxing
reveals.
Day, big
Yep.
movie.
Valid.
But
I feel
all,
like you're a man of spoilers, man. I feel like you'd spoil the
have
whole
some
thing.
too.
all I'm going to say is
Oh,
that
don't look at
You did.
I don't know. Actually, I don't even know what I could say.
So, Ty,
Legitimately.
your love interest in this movie,
Yes, Reese?
can you reveal who that is?
Sorry, I can't.
Oh.
December 26th.
December
mate.
December
26th.
26th, I'm excited.
Dang,
Hey,
dang,
where
guys,
can
this-
we find your movie? Is it going straight to Disney Plus or is it in the cinema?
Or is that on Hulu?
Ooh. Well, would have gone on to Disney Plus, but I think there's a big.
What was the waiver we signed on it?
Okay, oh, I don't know. I think they wanted to go to the cinema because, well, you know, our good old friend Scarlett Johansson.
Oh,
she
yeah?
put up a fight.
Okay.
True,
Yeah.
valid.
And we're not going to
She
name
sued
names, but
them.
the lady next to me might be also going
Ooh.
up that alley of
I mean,
suing
M. Pompetti is a lawyer.
cinemas.
True, we
or
can make
straight
it
to
happen.
Disney
We
Plus.
can make it happen.
Both.
Both.
Now,
She'll sue you.
what's it like working with somebody like Ty, you know, personally? Because, you know, we hear a lot. He's got a lot of demands. He's a very famous man, well known.
Very famous.
He likes to have his own trailer and all those things. What's it like, Justin,
Such
to
a
work with a
diva.
guy like that?
To work with a guy like Ty Thacker,
Yeah.
that is a great question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what is it?
Look, with a man of his caliber and
Wow.
quality,
I like it. I like
it
it.
is
Wow, so true.
an absolute honor.
Yeah.
Oh, so true.
Fantastic.
That is all I'm going to say for that one.
Thank you, Justin.
Now I have a question for the team, for the board, for the crew. It's a one or the other. I want to know who used the most hair product, Taran or Rembrandt.
Definitely Rem.
Definitely Rem.
Rem's
Rem.
hair is actually
No
very
question.
lush.
It's very lush. And Rem, can you give us some secrets?
Well, it depends. How, say Reese,
Yes, sir. Yes, Rem.
you,
Me.
how often do you wash your hair?
Oh, well, I'd say depending on the activities of the week, I'm going to say maybe twice a week.
All right, that's horrid for your line of work.
Wow.
So,
Wow. Wow.
you,
Calling me out.
you
Wow.
minimum 3 days a week.
3 days a week.
3 days a week.
Okay.
You want to shampoo twice.
Shampoo twice. So shampoo, rinse, shampoo.
Yes.
Okay.
And then rinse.
Yeah.
And then condition. Mm-hmm. And then leave the conditioner
Twice in
in.
the same shower?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Leave
How
the
long?
conditioner in for like
Minimum
a
2
good
minutes.
2 minutes
Okay,
to 5
okay.
minutes. You know,
5?
do your solo in the shower. I know
Oh,
how
every
you love
time.
your little
Loving the milk.
yeah,
Loving the milk.
Loving the milk. Yeah, you
Alright.
love to get your
Can-
milk from the milk bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I say something quickly?
Yes.
Every time
Actually,
Remy,
no, I'm not.
every time Remy talks about hair, I'm always reminded of the Garnier commercial.
Valid.
And like I just
Take
see
care.
Remy, and he's like,
Garnier.
"Me
Remy.
love the
Take
Garnier.
care.
Remy.
Me love
Here's
the
what we're gonna do.
Herbal."
We're gonna go to the side. We're gonna go to the side shot that has Remy
Yes.
front and center. I'm gonna do the Take Care Garnier, and you're gonna do a flick. Are you ready?
I whip my hair back and
Can
forth.
I get a
whip my hair
confirmation?
back.
Can I get a confirmation?
Oh, we've got
Okay.
a thumbs up from the
Remy.
back.
Are you ready? Somebody count me down to either.
And 3, 2, 1.
Take Care Garnier.
Oh,
Wow.
It's because you're
Chills.
worth it.
one.
Oh yes, I forgot about that bit.
Now, is
hey,
it
who's
true?
the host here? Come on, guys.
One more question. Is it true there are 12 minutes of slow motion footage just dedicated to Rem's hair in the movie?
no comment.
No comment. Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
December
Wow.
26th, mate.
December 26th.
We'll be seeing you guys in cinemas. Hey, if you want to see the Rev movie, 26th of December, it's
26th
coming
of
out in
December.
cinemas near you. You can also pay $39.99 to get early access
That's
on
right.
Disney Plus. If
You'll
you have
actually
Disney
also
Plus
get
account,
you'll actually also get a hoodie with that offer.
you
Actually,
yes.
and then there is the also the 10% discount. Remember, code REV10.
That's
Ooh.
right.
Rev
That's
like
right.
Ben 10,
Like
but
Ben-
Rev.
REV10 for 10% off.
Rev 10.
Anyways.
Bang.
That's where I'm at. Hey, okay, welcome to Friday Night Live.
I know we're
Seriously,
actually gonna
seriously,
start.
I'm just gonna. That was this all part. I just had
Hold
to
on,
let
wait,
you know.
Dave. Before we start.
Yep.
Oh,
That's a
starting.
power play. I see what you're
Placement.
trying there.
Yep. Yep.
Look, for everyone who is watching at home,
Yep.
firstly, we miss you. We're excited. I hope that everybody has had
come
a
on.
really good day because today was an easing of restrictions around Melbourne in Victoria.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
excited. We can have people. You can have your friends at your house. You can be outside for longer than 9 p.m. I know that means a lot to the possums of Victoria. They've felt
Hugely
persecuted.
valid.
They have. They've felt
Hugely
oppressed.
valid.
Possums are really happy tonight, okay? And so just welcome. We love you guys. We hope you're doing okay. We hope you've
Yep.
had a good day today. The sun was shining. It just felt like the right day to be
a
out
good
of
day.
restrictions, didn't it?
It was a great
It felt like a
day.
great day. And so I'm just excited for tonight. We're going to play a couple of games. We're going to
Couple
ask a
games.
couple of questions.
Couple classics, couple new ones.
Couple of questions.
Couple of questions.
And don't worry, because we're mixing it up tonight.
Wait,
It's
wait.
Friday Night Live, but it's also Faith Chats. So
wait.
we're going to have a lot of fun. But we are going to talk about Jesus at the end. And these guys are ready to go. They've got some wisdom for us.
Wisdom.
Yes, they've got some wisdom for us. Now, we're going to start by asking questions. See, at the back, there are some photos.
Oh,
Now, in these photos,
yep.
just things I've found
Yep.
that you guys have all either done or looked like or uploaded. Let's go with the word uploaded.
Uploaded. Gotcha.
And I've done some digging.
Yep.
And so I've found, I've done some.
So
I've
scared.
I got my cyclone out. I did
Yep.
some digging.
Love us.
I'm just going to ask some questions, and I want you to tell me if you think you remember what the caption was. Oh. Now I know you probably won't, but I will ask you about some of these photos.
I was confident. I'm no longer confident.
So I'm going to go down and find this one. Taran,
Oh, of course it's me.
let me see if I can do something with this.
I'm genuinely
What you trying to do there?
because like you always tell me my 2009 Taran was a
Whoa.
time.
Whoa, what'd you do,
All
man?
right.
So
I don't know what I did there.
I agree with that statement, Tyron.
thanks
All right.
for having my back.
Taran.
But,
I'm going to show you so that because everyone at home is going to see it.
okay.
Here's your photo.
Classic.
Now,
Yeah,
do you remember taking it?
I do remember.
When did you take it?
I took this on, I think it was like the first or second Hope tour ever.
That's early.
Shannon
That's incorrect.
and I were in the car.
No, I'm kidding. It is correct. I'm sorry. I just really wanted to blow the whistle.
Valid. I've
Yeah,
also
well,
got one.
you're
I
in
want
the
to
car?
remember to use
We
it.
were in the car and I pretended to fake sleep, so there was like another photo in there of me like fake sleeping, and then I don't know. We were just wrecked. It's that time of the
Hope
year.
tour does
we're
be like
just
that.
wrecked.
Hope tour do be like that.
So yeah,
Do you want to have a guess at what the caption says?
it was probably hashtag Hope tour, hashtag whatever year it was in.
You true? That's
Many
or both true?
hashtags, and then
Both true?
I really don't know something with the word sleep, but I literally can't tell you.
Not quite. See, here's what it was.
Not quite.
It was OMG, Bieber's just dropped his new album.
Oh my gosh.
That would
Here
have been
is-
my
this
face
is
for
what-
sure.
Purpose.
This is what it says. Here's a photo I took during the week expressing how I feel now. Hashtag mood. Hashtag insanity. Hashtag tired. Hashtag Hope Tour 2016. Was incredible. That's it.
That's a
Yeah,
lot of.
many hashtags.
So
a lot of
emotions.
you've been you're a bit of a hashtag savant.
I'd say that's.
you love
I'd say that's a
hashtag.
good amount of
Fanatic.
hashtags.
Is
though.
it?
Yeah.
Like,
Four?
because you see the people, they go nuts with the hashtags. Like you click more and it comes down, and then you have to
Hashtag guy, hashtag
and
man,
then you have to
hashtag woman,
scroll even
hashtag-
further.
I
Yeah,
can't be
you gotta
that
get in
person.
those
No
explore
way.
pages.
Hashtag dance, hashtag TikTok, hashtag
True.
TikTok dance, hashtag
Valid,
hashtag
yeah.
Tythaka.
Hashtag Tythaka. Guys,
mean-
when you
Hashtag December 26th.
guys, when you're
Famous.
tagging Rev Youth in your stories, go hashtag Tythaka.
Hashtag Tythaka.
He's gonna love
Hashtag
it.
Tyzer.
Do it.
Yeah.
Spell it
Okay,
right.
well, thank you, Taran, for being a part of that.
problem.
Thanks, Taran.
I found that quite entertaining.
so bad.
personally.
It's not
All
so
right,
bad.
Justin,
Oh, here we go.
here's your pick.
That's a classic pick.
Great photo.
Hopefully it's up on the
This
screen.
one's one of the easier captions.
Oh, 100%.
So,
Is that Reggie?
Nah, that was
That is not Reggie
Can you show
Dax.
us?
so where
Can you
are
show
you?
us
So
that?
where are? So there's a photo of Justin. I'm also. I know who it is, but I'm saying I'm hoping Rachel's picking the one I'm hoping for here. Yes. This is on your Instagram.
Yep.
I just want to know your hair needs work. What you have now,
It's pretty good.
pretty good.
I'm a
Pretty-
fan.
You're looking good.
Thank you.
Not
You can
quite
see
done
you're
yet.
in a-
Thanks,
you can
Sarah.
see you're in a transitional phase. That's all I'm going to say.
Yep. Okay.
Transitional phase.
Yeah, I'll take that.
What did you say to him?
Well, as you can tell by the photo, didn't have a chance to say anything, just had a chance to smile, take
Okay.
a photo.
He's a big boy, isn't he?
That dude made me look like a little kid.
Taran.
Yes, Taran.
Who is it?
Yeah, we didn't see the
His
photo.
name,
Can
his
we see the
name
photo?
is Ronnie Coleman, and
Main
he
man.
is
A bodybuilder.
bodybuilder.
Oh,
What a
Okay.
legend.
that-
One of those tours around and shows his muscles bodybuilders.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you
That would be a
aspire
career.
to be that? Was that you back then? Like,
it still is him. What are you talking about?
sorry. Sorry. yeah,
This was
look,
when
I mean,
Justin
you
was
look
eating
great, like-
creatine.
Hey, hashtag
every
encourage
meal.
always.
Hashtag Tythaka.
You're
love the
almost
meal.
there.
Thank you. I will take that. Thank you. I do not aspire to be like that though, Taran.
He was just at your gym.
Yeah, it was actually at a conference. It was a conference that I went to. And they had
Amen.
like all the different sports nutrition
Fitness.
companies there.
Oh, so it wasn't a
And it was
Christian
just-
conference?
The Schwarzenegger Classic, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like no, that wasn't that.
Hemsworth there?
No comment.
Next question.
Go for it.
So, Ronnie Coleman,
Yep.
big bodybuilder guy.
Yep.
What did you say in the caption? This one's one of the easy ones.
Look, if my memory serves me correct,
Okay.
I said something like Mr. O himself, and I would have said this dude is a beast or a rig or something like that.
Oh, that's not bad because
see,
you
let's see.
said, what did you
Ooh.
say, Reed?
Ronnie is a king.
Mr. O himself,
There you go.
beast and a half.
Beast and a half. Hey,
That's
pretty
actually
good. That's pretty good.
fantastic from
Beast and
Justin.
a
Beast and a
half.
half.
Good.
Who was that taken?
You've
How did
never-
you remember
That was 2014.
Taran, look, in all
That's
fairness,
You don't
impressive.
have many posts.
you know how
yeah.
I remember that? I think after that one, there's probably like 3 more posts.
That's it.
So-
Jazzy doesn't post a lot.
He stalks himself as well.
That's it. If you want to know, if you want to get to know Justin,
You've
you
never,
actually have to have a
you've never
conversation
posted
with
about
him.
me and said beast and a half, though.
True.
So
No, it's
I do-
no, Dave,
I'm
you know
gonna
why?
have to ask you.
It's because you're two beasts.
We're not beyond dad jokes here, guys. We're not. All right. Next person.
Oh, that's a look.
Rem.
Oh, that's not a drum kit.
Rembrandt.
know you
This
played
was
bass,
my fish. What's the word? Fisherman phase.
Yeah,
hair.
Rembrandt.
fisherman friend.
Rembrandt wore that beanie. I know because I was there.
He was
Rembrandt
there.
never took that beanie off.
Slept
It
in
was it was on.
I still have it.
My
It's just too stretched out to wear it.
He's still wearing it now, guys. It's just his hair's just.
So
spread out.
everyone boost.
That was pretty good. Oh, that was gold.
I had a joke, but it's not worth it
That was
anymore.
pretty good.
I need to get it surgically removed.
So you used to be a bass player, Rem. Is that true?
Yeah, used to.
And then,
I wasn't very good, but
Oh, you were- you
I
were
would say
alright.
I could play.
yeah, you were alright.
You could
I've been
pluck
on-
them strings.
I've been on band with
slap
you.
the
You were
bass.
alright. You were alright. Where do you know when that was?
That would have been 2015. I know Joel Hodge took the
Took the
photo.
photo? Yep.
Oh wow,
That's
that's impressive.
Fender jazz bass
Whoa.
Oh.
Getting specific.
with 4 strings.
Did you say anything in the caption? What did you say?
I honestly couldn't tell you. My memory is. What was I saying? Yeah, I
What
got no
we're
clue.
asking you.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Thanks, guys.
That was a good
Rem.
one. No, this one was actually a trick question because there is no caption.
Oh, he
That's
gotcha.
Ooh, what a
Rem-
move.
Rembrandt's,
What a move.
Rembrandt is
That was a profile
mysterious.
picture. That was a profile picture.
Rembrandt's
it was.
That was
mysterious.
a profile
I
picture.
thought I looked pretty cool. It's my ears,
Ty,
Ends up
my
pretty.
bass.
Yeah, mate.
Oh,
there's a photo of Ty. There's a photo of Ty. You're probably seeing it on your screens. Now, I appreciate anyone who is willing to embarrass themselves on their own Instagram, because you know what? Don't take yourself too seriously. That's a motto I respect.
Mad stunts.
And you're one of the best at it.
Thank you.
Where were
Question
you?
mark?
Where were you?
I was at Phillip Island.
Okay, and
Yes.
was this morning, noon, or night?
Morning, very,
Ooh,
Very early.
Morning.
Okay,
Yes.
yep.
Okay.
And what were you witnessing behind that close view? What
I was witnessing a sunrise.
Very early morning.
Yes. Yeah, very early. I woke up at 4 a.m. just
That-
to drive to Phillip Island.
That's incredible.
That's incorrect
That
as
is.
well.
Yes.
committed. Commitment right
You
there.
can see in the photo, very much
That
half
is-
asleep.
Sorry, I'm going to actually have
That
to
is,
ask you to specify the time you're up.
What time did you wake up?
4 a.m.
No. You didn't.
Oh, sorry, mate. 4:15.
There we go.
That's a touchdown.
Yeah. Got
Do
him
you
on the
remember
second
what
Sorry,
you
one.
guys.
said in the post?
Something about waking up at 4:15,
Yes.
see sunrise
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, continue.
with good person.
Now you name dropped a rapper. Do you know who that is?
I was hoping you'd say like Kaput or something like that.
Yeah.
You name dropped a rapper.
A rapper.
young.
A rapper.
Yeah.
Quite an influential rapper, I would say.
Influential.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Justin Bieber, famous song
You know,
featuring
Carly
Luda.
Rae Jepsen, Call
Fast
Me
and the
Maybe.
Furious.
Ludicrous.
Ted.
Yeah.
Ted, bit of Ted Parker.
He's already guessed it, man.
Yeah. It's
No, I'm just
right,
I just wanted to
ludicrous.
say it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
A name drop?
Oh, 10.
Dan,
man.
you were pretty good. I'll give you a 7 out of 10 for that effort.
respect that.
Because you
Thanks,
said
mate.
Some would say waking up at 4:15 to see the sunrise is ludicrous. But wouldn't want to do it with anyone else other than at Nicola Pompetti.
Nicola Pompetti. Shout out to Nicola Pompetti.
what is
Shout out to
that?
Nick.
Sorry she
What
can't
a
be here
cute
today,
guy.
guys.
When leaders,
Honestly.
Nicola.
that's respect. Reese,
Ah, I-
what were you thinking?
what
mate?
was I
What were you
thinking?
thinking?
That's a
Everyone,
great
this is the
question.
photo of Reese.
What a lad.
classic.
What a
Long
man.
hair.
It's
you've got a-
classic.
You've got a.
He
you've got-
copied me.
You got a suit on. Why would
there's
you
a
have that on?
there's a lot of
I know
things
when that
happening
is.
in that photo.
Give it-
I've been married a long time ago.
Yeah.
There's a
Where did it
lot.
come from?
There's so I can't actually see the caption on the screen. We've got it cropped, but I'm pretty sure I remember the caption exactly. Do we want that, or do you want the explanation?
I want the caption.
first, or the
Yeah.
explanation first.
I want the caption.
So the caption's something along the lines of like we raised our fists. Something.
I thought you said you know the caption.
So it's something. hey. So it's something inspirational. It's something like we raised our fist to the song as we left, or something at the end. We raised our fist to the song as we left. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
good effort.
if you'd like some context for that one.
I would.
So that was my year 12 graduation.
Okay.
Kind of sucked, gonna be honest. It was online, it was streamed, it was just my class and the teachers in there. And the whole ceremony was kind of boring.
Shout out to teachers though.
Shout out to the teachers, they real for staying.
Real ones.
Real ones.
Day ones.
Day ones.
The
Real
OGs.
ones.
Riders.
That's right. But the only good part about that was at the end, they got the bands up to play like some, inspirational songs. And they played that I can't remember the
Champions.
kind of.
We. Yeah.
Yes.
We are young.
No, but the one about this was, if you guys have seen The Breakfast Club, you know the song at the end?
Yeah, I do know the
Yeah,
one.
and then when
forget about me.
don't
That
you forget about me. So yeah, and at the end of the Breakfast Club, they raised their fist to the sky. They raised their fist to the sky, and they played the song. And at that part of the song, our whole class raised our fist to the sky as we left class for the last time.
That's sick.
And it was it was a pretty emotional time, and I enjoyed it.
Did you cry?
Maybe I can't
you did,
remember.
yeah, you
Let's look.
That's a definite yes.
It's definitely.
It's probably.
Dan Het.
I'm scared. I'm actually scared. I'm legit because
Could be
I.
It's
anything.
not me, so it's great.
Oh,
Where
okay.
were you in this photo, bro?
Ooh.
No, that is
You
him.
see him? He's out the back in the
He
bush.
hasn't. He just hasn't shaved, man.
Daniel
Look,
Het,
Simba.
Daniel Het, for those that don't know, is a keen animal watcher. And
Are you a zoologist?
Zoologist.
people don't realize
Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs.
Dan actually has worked with David Attenborough before.
Oh,
That's it.
main man.
Mm-hmm.
That's just where this photo's from.
Yep.
Dan, why'd you take a photo of a lion?
Why?
Why not?
I was trying to
a
recreate
lion.
the Lion King
Yep.
because everything the light touches is our kingdom.
So you stole its.
Come on.
So you stole its child.
Did I?
You stole the lion's child and killed its father.
Basically, yeah.
Nice.
I just wanted to see its reaction. No, I know exactly when I took that.
Time to make you this show.
Is that what I'm revealing? Or
Yeah,
what would
so
you like me to try to
why
reveal?
did you take that photo?
Why?
Where were you?
For those,
Was that in
may
Africa?
know me, can I say it was Africa? Because it was because it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
No,
Oh.
it wasn't. No, it is. It is. It was
Hey,
Pride
that's
Rock.
actually not for everyone.
Excuse me. That's just for the
Put that
host.
one back. That'd be great. Thanks, mate.
Spit it out. No, so going back to it. That was so that photo I took at. It's actually at the open range zoo down at Werribee.
Oh yeah.
Tell me more.
That was actually taken, and believe it or not, I've got my lovely partner Georgia. She's watching our stream, so shout out to you.
Shout out to
That's
G.
it. Shout out to G.
G-Town,
That's
G-Money.
it.
G-Money.
We went down there. It was Melbourne Cup weekend.
Ooh.
We went down there, and it was we had a pass, and I photographed that. Funny enough, through a fence line, but you actually won't even see that I've managed to get rid of the fence. So
Photoshop.
Well,
a
actually,
bit of
Dan, I saw it.
PS, yeah. Well, you probably could actually now that I said it. But yeah,
What was the caption?
That's a
Jeez, it
great
would have been
caption.
something absolutely silly. I can't remember. It would have been hashtag Werribee Zoo, hashtag
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata.
Oh, yeah.
Hashtag date, maybe, I think, in there, maybe.
No, I can't see that one.
Not that one? Okay, I'm in trouble when I get home now. Hashtag Mufasa. No, it would be in hashtag Werribee Zoo, hashtag Melbourne Weekend, hashtag Weekend Away, hashtag, I don't know.
Dan Het loves a hashtag.
That's it, I do love a hashtag.
Hashtag Werribee Zoo.
Yep.
Hashtag Werribee Open Range Zoo.
Yep.
Hashtag Open Range. That's all I can see.
Hashtag
Yeah.
Zoo.
He didn't click
There
more.
was a considerable large amount. This is
would've
how I
been.
know there was more, because it says more.
It
You know
says
when
more.
you press more on Instagram and it shows you.
I'm not scared to admit that, it's one of those where you think it's only going to be 3 lines and you click that more and about 25 others are going to come up. So,
Do you want to have a guess at what you said in the caption?
yeah, no.
We're going to tag team this.
Yep.
I'm gonna,
Do you want to do
Thank
like
you.
a lo-
Thank you
word-
for a
word
lovely
for
weekend,
word?
maybe, or
Word
at
for
my
word.
Yeah.
birthday. Or
This is what you said.
All right, here we go.
King
Bold,
and
fearless,
Canon
5D,
Mark
2,
7D.
200 millimeter.
That was the
That's
caption.
camera.
Does that mean anything?
Anyone else?
Everybody
Oh.
did- everybody
Just
did it.
actually getting, I'll give you
Everybody
one
do this
guess.
with me.
Oh.
Soon.
Soon.
So actually, no, I'll just let you know, for those, obviously, as people know, I'm a photographer. So they were actually the camera model and settings. So it was a Canon 5D Mark II, which is what the camera I used to photograph that with, my professional camera.
Nice.
And I photographed that at 200 mil.
That's
There you go.
I love it.
you were 200 mil away from the tiger, the lion.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
So close.
Something like that. Yeah.
Ty,
Anyways.
I'm going to ask you if that's okay, because you ate the cake.
Yeah,
If you
mate.
can go and swap with Rachel for a second.
Busted.
Oh, get out of
because-
here!
Because,
Cake
Rachel,
stealer.
we actually have a
We'll
question
miss
to
you.
ask you.
Oh, here she comes.
Ladies
Is
and
Rachel
gentlemen,
here?
Ladies and gentlemen, our next
Let's-
guest is also a part of the cast for the upcoming movie.
Yep.
She is not really necessarily
In it.
somebody who you would see in front of the camera.
No.
But she makes the magic work behind the camera.
That's true.
She directs.
She directs.
She tells Justin when he needs to put his shirt back on
It's
for
true.
the scene.
It's true. She holds the.
Guilty.
yeah.
She's the glue that holds this
That's
cast together.
That's right.
So Rachel, welcome
Thanks.
to Friday Night Live /
Yep.
Face Chats / Good Times.
Good times.
So
Real quick, one question about the movie: who had the most takes for the simplest line?
That was definitely Dan Het.
yeah.
Dan Hare.
Like,
Can
he
you
just
tell-
kept speaking another language. Like, we couldn't stop it.
My dialogue, though, said you need to read this in another language.
Okay.
So I thought
Could
It
you
was a
choose the
different
language?
language every time.
Could you choose the language?
Gave him the wrong script.
Wrong script.
Main man.
Producer, thank you. By the way, hashtag you're fired.
Wow.
Dubbing it,
Guys, there's a bit of hostility in the cast, but it's
Wow.
okay.
Who
It's
is the
okay, because that's
producer?
what we're here for.
Who is the producer?
What they don't know is that I'm actually Dr. Phil.
Wow. I'm Gordon Ramsay.
Rachel,
Classic.
Ooh,
That's
they
a
definitely
photo.
lost that
When
day.
the heck is that
100%
photo
lost.
taken? It could be
100%
2009.
We weren't even
It
playing
could be
that
Ty, I
last
day.
might
week.
need you. Ty, I might need you to show the photo for me at the back.
run,
there.
Ty.
It says,
Run, he's
it'll
running.
say-
Ty's gone home.
He's going.
Ty just
Yeah,
walked
Ty-
out. Ty went
Ty
out
has
the
left the
joke
building.
It will say Rachel IG, a Rachel IG. It will say, and Rachel, you're in the get up. Why were you like
In the
that?
get up in the ghetto.
That was footy colours day at school
Oh,
/ work.
right.
It wasn't for the football.
Love it.
No, that's
You're
why
go-
I said we definitely didn't win that day because we weren't playing.
That's sad.
That's okay. Well, you know, you win some, you lose some, and in Sydney's case, you lose a lot. So
Well, you know
This
what?
is
Well
what
said. Well said.
this is what
That's right.
I didn't even have a response to that.
I don't think a lot of us are going to get home after that.
go Swans was a hashtag. There's another hashtag was favorite dress up day.
Yep.
That was a hashtag. Okay.
So I don't have to guess. Like you're
There
just
was a
gonna tell
couple
me
of
my hashtags?
emojis. There was a couple of emojis. Obviously, the red and white emoji because you support St Kilda, and
Valid.
Correct.
the love
St.
heart
Kilda's
eyes
great.
emoji plus the yellow. This one.
And she's red and white because she's also Polish.
Shout out to all our Polish brothers and sisters who are watching. Hey, if
love you, Poland.
if you're in Poland, the movie comes out
Is
on
it
the
Swedish?
29th.
Elite. Sorry, guys. The rights
In
we
other
couldn't get there.
countries, yeah.
Don't download, just wait. And
In
go
America, you actually get, you have to wait till the 1st.
Yeah. In New Zealand, you get it on the 25th because time zones.
Time zones, yes.
That's
so
right.
if
Christmas
you go to the
present.
movies at exactly 11:26
Bang.
p.m.
Am
on
I
the
hearing
25th of
an
December.
11:59 announcance again? Is that right? Is that where that's
Yeah, man.
going?
At
At
11:59 tonight, we are mandating that everybody goes to the movies.
Watch it.
And watches the new Rev movie.
That's right.
So, Rachel, do you have an idea of what you said? The first word, I'm going to give you a hint. The first word is what.
What?
First word is what's.
What?
What?
As in what is together making what?
Abbreviated.
Abbreviated.
Oh,
Abbreviated.
I actually have no idea. Like, if it was last year's, I would definitely have an idea. But it's not from last year, I know that much.
We're going to do this, right?
We're doing a lot of things.
Yeah,
I'm
go.
going to ask
in
the
the box,
question,
yeah?
and you're going to be the answer. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
So,
okay, I
so
get you.
I wrote
get
a
you.
question,
You
obviously.
wrote and an answer.
This is, you answered yourself, essentially, on Instagram.
Oh, it was something about like what's better than Footy Colours Day and the last day of term falling on the same day or something like that.
Kind of.
Look,
Yeah.
there's a fire, but there's no smoke.
That's
That's all I'm going to say.
true.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Nice. There's another in the
All right. Here's what it says. Race, are you ready to do this with me?
I think so.
What's so special about today, I hear you ask?
Well, Dave, it's a double whammy. Footy Colours
Not a double
Day
whammy.
and the last day of term.
Oh,
Hold on. Other side.
so
Love heart eyes, if you didn't get it.
what's so special about today, I hear you ask? It's Sydney Swans.
Sydney Swans Day and then the Polish flag.
Love it. Rachel, thank you
Love
so much.
Poland.
You're welcome.
Much appreciated.
May I
Rembrandt,
leave?
we're going back to you. No, you're here. We're gonna go
Swap
straight to you
glasses.
for this next one, actually.
Oh, I don't know what this could be.
Tazi, I might need you to throw up this photo. This is Rachel's status. Rachel, 26th of December, funnily enough, which actually is quite a significant day. Because that's the day this
That's
year
the day.
the day
the
this
movie
movie
is
comes
coming
The Rev
out.
movie's
If you go
coming
to the
out.
cinemas, you will be able to see that one on the 26th.
Valid. The sequel to Rev to Youth. Ty just yelled out
My
he doesn't
status
have it.
is not up there.
Rachel's
It's-
status? Did you delete it?
No, I didn't actually see one for me.
Oh, okay. That's okay. It's
There was
fine.
none
there
It
for
is
me.
what it is.
That's depressing.
Do you know what you were doing on the 26th of December in 2011? I'll give you a hint.
You were going
Yeah,
somewhere.
Boxing Day.
You weren't where normal people are on the 26th.
It's true.
Most people associate shopping. You weren't.
Yeah, no, not at all.
No.
I wasn't shopping, are you saying?
No, you weren't shopping.
No.
Yeah.
Were you at the cricket?
Philippines?
Yeah, no, 2011.
No,
2011?
2011, no. I wasn't in the Philippines in 2011. I went in 2012 for my first time.
Wow, she knows.
Um,
Boxing Day test.
Boxing.
No, I haven't been to the Boxing Day test. I want to go, but I've never been.
Got the movie.
You were
premiere.
going somewhere.
You were going
Was
somewhere.
I going to New Zealand?
Yeah. Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say you. I think you were.
Yeah.
Like you were going
I
somewhere.
was like, I
it
have
wasn't
this
nearby.
feeling it was New Zealand.
Do you know what happened to you that day on your way to
Was
New
it when I ran into Hamish Blake?
Yes, it was when you ran into Hamish Blake. You might not be able to
Wow.
see it, but this is a photo of Rachel and
Ty's going to zoom in.
Mr. Get in that.
Get in on
Get
it,
in on
Ty's.
that.
Hamish Blake.
Hamish Blake, one of the two-person act, also known as a duo.
Yes.
I reckon we got them covered.
Yeah?
Regardless of that, Hamish and Andy, everybody knows them and loves them.
It's true. They've got a
Do you
podcast
know, where was obviously
on the
Hamish
listener
was born in
app.
New
So
Zealand.
Andy took
Download.
the
Yeah,
photo.
he was
And you-
actually going to New Zealand to propose.
Oh, wow. That is
So,
a beautiful
and-
story.
Like, we didn't know that. Like,
And he
when we
saw
met
you on
him,
the plane.
we
That's
found that
what
out
ruins the
later.
surprise.
Like, that he proposed on that trip.
Nice.
But, like, there was issues with the plane, and we actually had to land somewhere different and then take an 8-hour bus trip to our destination.
spent-
But he wasn't on the bus. He obviously, being Hamish Blake, had other plans and found another way.
Wow.
disappointing, you know.
So-
Sometimes
Main
they,
man
they,
just got
lose,
off.
they lose touch with the common man.
And man just bought the plane.
He flew himself back.
It's like, nah, had enough.
Rachel, thank you for being a part of this segment tonight. We're going to get you
You're
back
welcome.
later on. So thank you so much.
I'll see you later.
Much appreciated. See you later.
Bye.
Bye, Taren. I
That
got a
was our
Taren.
producer slash director
person.
slash script writer, story writer, makeup, hair,
Loving the milk.
costume.
Rach, can you get me a
person.
coffee as well?
We
Thanks.
really do appreciate,
Yeah, we do.
you know, when we get to have some of the greats of film, we appreciate it.
That's right.
Right, Taren,
Taren.
this is what you said on the 7th of November 2013.
2013. Look at Ty
So
go.
we're very close. We're very close to being.
7th of November.
We're very close to, you know, coming up to 11 years to the day almost.
True.
This is what you said.
November
Yeah, go
3rd's
on,
coming
Tom.
up.
Having my maths class in La Porchetta.
What?
Why were you? why
Remember that?
why were
true.
you having your maths class in La Porchetta?
Not a very number-stimulating
No,
environment.
it's not.
I literally, I don't remember that happening at all.
Well, I've got
She
it
was
from
counting gnocchi.
I've got it from a very credible source that you did in fact have a maths class. I have it from a very credible source that you did in fact have a maths class in La Porchetta on the 7th of November 2013.
Look at this guy.
It's got 10 likes.
Wow, that's impressive.
10 people.
That is actually impressive for something,
For something that's
that's
so
just
dumb.
random information.
10 people were like,
nothing
yeah,
is dumb.
me too.
Just interesting.
Okay, great. No, good to know.
That fair enough. Taran can't tell us
Nothing else
why.
to say about it.
We're gonna move on. We're really getting onto it.
Are we?
Nice. Rembrandt.
Yes.
This is funny because my sister actually liked this status because we were in the same youth ministry growing up, and my sister was a leader. And Rembrandt
She liked the
obviously,
status, okay.
Rembrandt obviously had just gotten. Rembrandt.
Timer was on, guys. Timer was on.
Rembrandt had obviously just had a really good night. Okay, we went to youth ministry together. We had a lot of fun. Youth was good at this time, like 2013 peak. My sister was a youth leader, so she obviously
She was.
thought she was obviously happy that you had a good night because this is what you said. Had a great time at youth. Massive water fight with friends, and I got thrown in a bin full of iced water. So
ice
good.
bucket.
That's how you ended.
That
so
that
good.
makes a lot of sense
Yeah.
for 13-year-old
Yes,
me.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember
I got
this.
thrown in a bin full of ice
I just
water.
remember your
That's like a
sister being
challenge.
Not
very
much has
worried for
changed.
my well-being.
Not much has changed.
It's true.
Sounded like a really good night.
One more because it's funny. I just want to put this out here, Justin.
Please hit me.
The music's coming in.
Are you posting the Instagram right now?
I feel like this is going to be like a food one.
No. Justin shared. I'm gonna need. That's quite distracting. That music. If you could just hurry it up with the posting. For some reason,
It's on the Instagram
I
right
don't know
now,
if
guys.
you were maybe in your feels this day, or maybe going through something.
Yep.
Because in 2011, also on the 2nd of November, we loved a November post. This group
Love a
post.
November post.
You shared Jason Derulo's Queen of Hearts lyrics video.
Jason
to
Derulo.
your status. I want to know, were you okay at this time?
What was her
That would've
name?
been
What was her
Mel-
name?
What was her name?
What happened?
Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts. Jason.
I don't even remember
What
the
was her
song.
name?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna play
what was
the
her
song.
name?
I'm
Please
gonna
play the
song.
song.
I'm
Only
gonna play the
quickly
song.
though, because copyright.
True.
Maybe put it on the story.
I literally
have to go
and
check the
look, the
Rev
fact that
story.
it was a lyric video.
Yeah.
If you were watching at
Tells me-
home, look up the song. Oh, no, actually, because you're going to have to leave. So you might have to Spotify or something. Play 10 seconds.
Put it up to the mic.
Don't put it near the mic.
The fact that it was a lyric video concerns me. You know what's happening? You know what's happening tonight? As soon as I leave, this is going back in a playlist.
And it's going back on the.
Why? Why did you have this?
And
on
you
your
know where else
status?
it's going?
I have no idea.
Back
why-
on the Facebook
what
status.
Actually,
That's made
cannot
up.
remember
That's
why.
made up.
You
That's
must have
made
been
up.
so in your feels.
That's
You must
made
have been
up.
like 14 years old, like, man.
Oh,
I don't know
Jason
why this happened to
Derulo.
me, man. And then just like,
That's
I need
funny.
everyone to know.
I need everyone to
That's hilarious.
Queen
understand.
of Hearts.
Cannot
Respectable,
remember, but that
respectable.
song
Hilarious.
That
is a
is
tune.
hilarious. I hope we didn't just get shut down on YouTube because
That would be sad.
are we still going?
Rach, we good?
Hey!
Nice.
Hey, we're gonna play a game. We're gonna play a game. We're gonna play a game.
We've been playing a game this whole time, Dave.
I thought that was the game. Or was that the warm-up
Got one
to the
more.
game?
We've got-
Yeah, bro.
Let's
Okay.
grab
I'm
a
warmed
king.
up.
Let's
I'm
do
scared.
it.
Scared.
Is
Prob-
this the
probably.
one where
What, are we doing another
we should
one
all
of
be
these, or-
scared?
All right,
You've got
here
a
we go.
photo of my BMX on there. What's with that?
I was gonna ask you.
Oh, sick.
Grab that. Remember?
Me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Grab that.
Can you read the
What do you
title
open
out?
up?
Judd.
Can you read up
Show the
that?
camera.
And show the camera.
The
What are you holding
autobiography.
there?
Love.
Chris
Our main
Judd.
man,
Chris
Judd.
James.
Chris Judd.
Chris James.
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna play a lovely game
Also doesn't have hair.
of
It's another guy without hair.
guess the song.
Should I pick a page with an even number or
No,
an
no,
odd
you
number?
pick any page you want to.
Even
this
number.
one's in your hands. I'm
we'll
going
go
to
on.
show you a song that you
What
have
are we
to
doing?
sing.
What's he have to do?
So,
Bear in
I'll
mind,
explain it.
I could very
Very
well
easy.
not know this.
Okay,
You will.
so Rembrandt is going to be reading the words that are written in Chris Judd's autobiography.
you go.
He's going to be reading those words to the tune of the song, which he does know very well, I think. I don't know
Yeah,
what
he
the
does.
song
Don't
is.
you worry about that. We all
Now,
know this.
while he reads these words to that tune, everyone else around him has to guess what said song is that he's reading.
Okay.
It's pretty complicated, but you'll understand how it goes. Rembrandt, could you take it away?
Oh, I don't know how this is going to go. When I returned to the ground, Goodsy said to me, "Are you okay?" Yeah, I replied, and we left it at that. But the simple question in the heat of a grand final battle says a lot about the character of...
No idea.
I have zero clue.
I wouldn't have thought any... I just started thinking and it went out the window.
Michael
Any
Jackson?
less of him if he... I wouldn't have thought less of him... no. That just... Oh, man.
Saints theme song.
Nah.
I was thinking like the Carlton theme song.
Nah. it's
I'm
not
trying
for
to think how to sing it
can we get a
while I'm
clue?
saying it.
Can we get a clue? Is it like a pop? Is it like
It's a pop
Okay,
song.
it's a pop song.
Pop,
Is it
pop, pop.
Jason Derulo?
It's not Jason
Well, was it
Derulo.
Queen of Hearts?
Queen of Hearts.
I might start.
Start again.
Somehow we held on to a win by a point. Here at last was a premiership. The culmination, hard work and sacrifice. The holy grail that my teammates and I
no
had
idea.
devoted us to.
This is so hard.
This is doing my head in.
I have no idea.
I got the
There is no
lyrics
song.
going
There's
through
no
my head. I got the lyrics
is it?
going
What
through my
song?
head, but I can't sing
What
it.
song was it?
It was "Baby" by Justin Bieber.
Okay.
That's a
Okay.
classic.
Bieber.
That's a classic. That's a classic. I was going to say that.
I'm losing my mind because I'm reading words, but then I think, that's supposed to be "baby." So how do I say?
Yeah, okay.
How do I say Adam Goods? Like baby, baby.
Adam Goods.
That's very
Let's
difficult.
move on. Let's not put that name in there.
Grab that.
Oh, that's
Wipe down the
hilarious.
book.
Wipe
Hang
down
on.
Chris
Got
Judd.
COVID safe. Wipe down the book.
Clean Chris
And then
Judd.
hand that on to my man Ty.
Tazy.
Come around here.
Oh, where you going?
Tazy.
Tazy. Oh, I need to play Connect 4.
Hashtag CR7. Look it up.
Can I have a Jaffa as well?
All right, here we go. We're going again. Good try and get this one a bit quicker.
All right,
We're going again.
I like this. It's a fun game.
Are you ready, Ty? Tell us when you're ready, mate, and go for your life.
Can you ever be ready?
We're ready.
Is it ludicrous? Nah, I'm just playing.
This is impossible, Dave.
I love it.
Impossible. Who's saying impossible?
Impossible. What is the song?
Planet Shakers.
You could see this as a form of entitlement.
Is it "Take on Me"?
Yeah. It is.
Wow!
It is indeed Rembrandt, Take on Me.
Wow! That was.
Where was that? What's the real
What?
song?
The best part is
Guys.
that was not the song.
It was Watermelon Sugar.
I love
There's
you
really
just
no
gave
way
it
of
up
doing
after
it.
the. I love it. You just gave it up after the first one. Like, nah, mate. I'm just gonna give it up.
How did you get it from that?
Oh, you could easy do it.
That is the best.
Not
Here,
with
I'm
Chris
gonna
Judd's words,
demonstrate. I'm
mate.
gonna
do that. I'm
demonstrate.
gonna
I'm
so
gonna
do that.
demonstrate.
Put some KFC.
Not with Chris.
As a young
no,
boy,
with-
Steve Smith was fascinated with.
Take on me.
Cricket.
Huh?
Cricket.
You recalling us right now?
That's what. That's the song. I was doing the song.
Oh, nice.
Watermelon Sugar.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
No. That's so hard.
As a young boy, Steve Smith
Isn't he a cricketer?
Yeah, man.
was fascinated with the mysterious of space. Oh no,
Oh, no.
mysterious. I can't read.
Mysterious.
Trying to put too
Yeah,
many
well,
syllables.
mysterious of space.
It wasn't
It
Take
is
on
actually
Me.
really hard.
It's
That's
incre-
what's funny about
it's
it,
incredibly
because
difficult.
Ty, I love it. Ty just decided, nah, we're not running this anymore.
committing.
It is.
Didn't
It's Take on
commit.
Me. It's definitely not, but it is.
He said stop.
That's a foul.
That's cool.
That's
That's
actually
cool.
a foul.
We're doing one more.
That was lovely. Yeah, let's do one more.
Let's do one more. I wanna
Throw
hear-
that thing over. It's okay if you touch it because it's antibacterial
That's true.
and kills germs.
That's valid.
So pass it on. Taren.
Do it.
Shout out to Sandy Man,
Try-
who would
shout
be
out.
hitting up the.
Shout
All
out to
of
my
us.
guy, Sandy,
Hopefully we
man.
got some
on
chat.
the
We
crowd.
haven't
Does
been able
Tyron
to
have
sing
a
anything.
song to sing?
Yeah. How is the chat going?
I will give you a
Chat's
song.
going well.
I can make it up.
No, I got you
Reese
one.
has got
I
a
got
song.
you one. I got you one.
Oh, here we go. It's going to be funny as.
I'm not going to
I
guess
need you
this
to move that
time.
mic. Thank you.
I got stitched up way too bad.
You got that? You got it? Yeah. Yeah.
TLC right there.
Yeah.
You're all throwing me off.
All right, sorry.
All right, here we go.
Okay, I can't do that. All right. Only been 5 or 6 people who are constantly hitting the headlines for off-the-field men's but all list of just 45 players. That's more than 10%.
Macarena.
Yeah!
That was good.
Clap it up, clap it up.
Well
At home,
done.
if you're watching,
That's
clap
it.
it up, clap it
Thank
up.
you. That's
Guys,
how it's
great
done.
job.
I just put Tara out of her misery. I just had to get
you
it.
can throw
Oh,
Chris Judd.
we better
Actually,
wipe
you can
it.
keep that. Hey,
Oh, is it
as
signed?
a gift
It's
for coming
cool,
on
and
the
it's
show,
signed.
As a gift for coming onto the show,
I get to keep the Chris Judd book.
we've given all of you the same book.
I love it.
Thank
So
you.
thank you so much
And
because
you at home, you get a book.
And you get
get a
that copy of the book.
December
Thanks, Chris
26th.
Judd.
December 26th, guys.
That's it.
It's coming.
2026, the book that we're
And the movie.
releasing is also coming out. So really excited about that. Reese.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, I'm lost at this point. So we got a few more minutes. I just wanted to ask you guys. There's a lot of things happening at the moment. Today
Heaps of things.
is a good day because we are coming out of some restrictions, which is really good, and I'm excited because we can do a few more things now.
Yeah, we can.
And so enjoy it. Enjoy having people over at your house, and enjoy being able to have a bit more freedom. And you know what? Can we eat in now too? How good's that? You can eat in now too.
Hugely fantastic.
So hugely fantastic.
Yeah,
It is
man.
hugely fantastic. But the question is,
Amen.
what is your biggest God lessons through COVID? And that's kind of what we're going to chat about a little bit tonight. We're going to spend this couple minutes chatting about what is some lessons, some things that God has taught you
it's good.
through COVID, through lockdowns, through the last, let's be honest, like 18 months of in and out of lockdown and COVID stuff happening. Because I'm not going to make any big predictions, but when going through what we've been through, like it's unprecedented, and it's like nobody has experienced this specific thing in history before, as far as like the whole length of it and the nature of it and how it is like. So really, like I said, the question is how. I'd love to know some things, or for you guys to share some lessons that you've learnt through COVID, through lockdowns. Feel free to jump in. Go for it.
I'll jump in.
Yeah, go.
Lessons I learned. I think it's important that you just kept your mind active. And it was hard because as a worker, so we've got people that are viewing, on our stream. We've got some of our youth students. We've got maybe some adults that might be connected to our church. But
Yeah.
this is from, I guess, my point of view. But as a lesson, it was just being able to stay active. But also, it was I was very used to being on the go every single day, and it was that whole I need to now step back, chill out. There was that loss of how like sometimes like for the for students. You go into school holidays, but then you go, like you wake up and you go, what day is it? It was like that, but it was almost like that every day.
Yeah.
Type of thing. And it was really hard to then also keep it from a practical level where it was like, try and keep focus with with it maybe like a daily devotion or a reading or, YouTube with stream was fun, but then it kind of, it was hard to keep that going as a rhythm as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That was kind of where I started with, especially the big one last year. So, yeah.
Can I add in off that?
Of course.
So for me, I live a lifestyle that's really constantly go all the time. So
The trailers show.
Yeah.
The trailers show.
December 26th.
Keep going.
Trailer's actually coming out tonight at 11:59. 11:59 p.m.
Yeah, man.
The trailer's going to be coming out. So look
Keep
out for
going,
that.
T. Keep going, T.
No, that's fine. But yeah, so I live a life that's pretty full on, and I think what God taught me through like a restful season was how to rest, because I didn't actually know how to rest.
Yeah, that's good.
Definitely.
And if any of you are watching and you like reading, there's a book called The Celebration of Discipline, I think it's called, by
Great book.
Richard Foster. And I started reading that in that season. So it goes through all kind of spiritual disciplines and basically the importance of rest. So yeah, that's something that I really took away from that was I just didn't know how to rest before, and now I do. I know what my burnout kind of triggers look like and how I need to look after myself. So yeah, I think that was a massive one for me. So highly recommend that book. So.
Great.
I'm happy to jump in. I think in my time, I think over since start of last year, so much happened. I think, again, like you said, Dave, that it's a time that no one's, I guess, transitioned through before. And like even today, we still don't know what tomorrow is going to look like.
That's right.
But I found that there was so much fear, like I guess, surrounding the whole pandemic and virus and stuff like that. And it really made me take a step back because, like, I think Dave shared a message earlier in the year about being strong and courageous. And I flicked through the Bible, and there are so many verses in there where God's promised people or his people to be strong and courageous, or to not fear, or I go before you. And it made me take a step back, and it's like, you know, obviously there are people here, the government and everything like that, they are putting all these things in place, but at the end of the day, God has the last say.
Yeah.
So
And
good.
for me,
definitely.
it was going back to
great.
God has the last say, and just trusting that everything God is doing is for a plan and for a purpose, and he is working things together for good. So
Great.
for me, it was going, hey, I actually don't need to be fearful in this time, but as long as I continue to trust in God, he'll give me peace. He'll guard my heart. He'll guard my mind, and all of those things. So that was one thing that, I really learned over the last 2 years.
Yeah. Awesome. And you boys at the front, Ty, Rem, lessons?
I think a big lesson in resilience.
Yeah, absolutely.
With everything
one.
kind of chopping and changing, I think a lot of people can kind of, they like routine. I think everyone can agree here. Routine's good.
True.
And I guess through the past couple of years, it's hard to keep a constant routine due to, you know, either restrictions changing or events changing, postponed. You know, there's nothing that's actually certain, and you can't rely on anything anymore. So that kind of resilience around that, and understanding that there's a possibility that my routine maybe get thrown off, and rolling with it, kind of rolling with the punches, and not really getting down about it, but also like trying to strive and overcome it.
Yeah,
it's good.
Probably the biggest thing
Great.
for me.
Yeah, it's good, Ty.
Talks about that in James, like the book of James in the Bible, James chapter 1. It's funny because we don't really think about it. Nobody thinks about how trial is, but it says like, consider trials like a blessing almost, that because of what they do for you. And it even says in James, like, it builds character, builds resilience, and builds your faith. And so 100% agree with Ty. Like, for everyone who's out there, I'm not just saying this to make you feel good. I mean, when I say that, like, from a biblical perspective, making it through lockdowns, getting to the next stage of restrictions easing, still being here, still doing what you're doing, that is all building your resilience, and that is all a huge plus. Like, there's something to be said about people who just keep coming back and keep coming back, and who are consistent and who are still there, still a part of our family, still jumping on Fridays, still going to school every day, still doing the things that seem a little bit sort of monotonous at the time. Just as Ty said, building that resilience, we've almost been forced to build it, haven't we? Like, the season's almost sort of like, if we weren't resilient before, geez, you'd be resilient now. So shout out to all of our fam who's been resilient out there. Being tough. Rem.
Yeah, it's good, Ty.
This was lessons we learned over lockdown. Is that?
Yeah. Or anything. Something God spoke to you about.
Just trying to think. I think making sure that when you pray, that you're praying for the right reasons. So
great.
you could be going like, I could have the worst day. Absolute. I feel like I got nothing done. I'm angry because I got nothing done. I'm a student, by the way, so that's why I would be angry. And I went and binged, and I ate a whole bunch of chocolate, and now I feel like I just wasted a whole bunch of money on food.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, when I pray, I shouldn't be praying about what went wrong. I should be saying, God, thank you for today. Thank you that I can be better tomorrow. Thank you that you're still good, that things are going to get better, that whatever may be happening around me, that you're going to stay the same, and that I'm trying to think of another good example. That, like, tomorrow's another day, I guess, that I can
being
start
thankful,
fresh.
being grateful, yeah.
People, there are people around me that I can reach out to if I need a hand. And I encourage you kids, if you need a hand or are struggling a bit, reach out to us leaders. So
It's good, really.
it's just keeping those
Yeah,
things
good.
in mind. So
It's great. Yeah.
Yep.
Great. Got anything, Reese?
I'd just say I agree quite strongly with what Ty was saying about routine and about keeping a strong routine that's both focused on God and on other areas of keeping your life. On keeping like your life healthy and keeping like your mental health and your physical health. Like making sure you've got a structure that's only dependent on you, not on your surroundings.
Yeah, it's good.
So like, it's not okay when A happens, I work out, or when B happens, I read the Bible. It's I read the Bible because it's something that I need to do.
Yeah.
And something else, like something extra to add, would be to make sure, like, to not have your happiness focused on one thing that might be fleeting. Like, for example, don't invest your joy in one person. Don't invest your joy in one thing that you go out and do. Don't invest, like, as much as youth is fun, don't make that the only thing in your week that is keeping you going. Make sure you're investing in the Word and investing in God and seeking and learning to see the joy in that.
Yeah.
Because that's something that is consistent in a way that youth can't always be, in a way that school can't always be, in a way that friendships can't always be. And that's something that I found,
it's good.
like when all else dropped away and I found myself feeling deflated, I was able to reflect and look at how, okay, where am I actually drawing my happiness from? Where am I actually where's my drive coming from? And yeah, it's just being able to a lesson that I've learned from the lockdown is like being able to evaluate that and being able to accurately pinpoint what areas I need to change in my life.
Yeah.
Great.
good.
That's good, Reese. Yeah, it's good.
It's really good. What are some, you can just be really quick, really short, and I'm going to get Rach up in a sec too, but what is something that you know now that you either started doing or realized was really important to you during lockdown or COVID, that now you're like, I've just got to have that a part of my life, whether I'm in lockdown or not, or whether I'm COVID or not. Like, you know, like for me, I've really noticed that I have to really put actual time aside to do the things, like spend time with God. Like, as in, I have to say to myself, like, I'm going to spend this time, this like moment, whatever, you know, during this time of the day, each day with God, reading or praying or whatever it is. Like I know for me, before that it was very fluid. Like it was very, if I was in the car and like those sorts of things, and like, or if I was, you know, doing a walk or something like that, it's like all those things that I sort of was doing it on the go, but actually making that time for God and putting Him as a part of my day. What's like, it can be really quick, really short. What's one thing or two things or four things? Anyone, go for it.
All jumping at once. I was just going to say quick, is reading. It's quite funny, you know, I'm happy to admit with our kids, with our youth kids, I suck at Bible time, but you know, it was great. Then it taught me to actually, you know, as you mentioned, it's like instead of trying to find time, it's like dedicate your time. You know, go away and you know, it was even if it was just put your phone in a different room. And I started doing that, and it's been so different. And just to be able to for God to be able to open up in, especially in my life, just doing a minimum was 30 minutes. So and sometime now, because it's such a routine, it's like, you know how you feel bad. It's like, oh, I haven't brushed my teeth today. It's like feeling. It's like I haven't. Oh, don't you brush your teeth every day?
That's what smells.
Oh, sorry guys. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, does everybody eyes not just once a week?
Reading.
Oh, look, that's a good week.
That
for
was the
me.
worst.
It's a conversation to have with your dentist.
Okay, sorry, yeah.
Put that in the chat. Who brushes once a week?
I brush my teeth when I wash my hair.
There's actually twice a week.
That was meant to be a
That's
quick
really good.
answer.
That's
It was meant to be a
no,
quick
that's
answer,
good.
but definitely
That's good.
reading. That would definitely. And it's
I like
something to
that
continue.
that point too about getting your phone into the other room.
Get it out
They're
of there.
such a distraction. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my phone. I love social media, but they are such a distraction. And like, especially when
100%.
I'm trying to focus, like it's almost like a different world when you're like, I just spent an hour, I chose to spend an hour away from my phone and I did it. It was awesome.
Huh.
So yeah,
That's pretty
Go.
good.
go T, you look like, you're ready to go.
So during lockdown, I started watching, which I'm going to plug right now, which is the Chosen series, which is
Oh,
yes.
Come on.
Get on that.
Chosen.
Chosen.
Series. It's
Coming
free
out
streaming.
on the
Message me for the app, but season 3 is probably coming out soon. But it's,
December 26th.
it ignited my heart so much for there's so many people all around the world that don't have access to scripture the way that we have access to scripture. And it just ignited my heart to go, I want to get into this and study it on a really deep level and not be so surface anymore. And I've got the time now in this season to do that, so why don't I do that? So, yeah, that's where my heart went, was just to start reading different texts, start getting into the Word, start really unpacking it. It brought us like another study Bible, all different things, to try and just increase my knowledge of the faith and the belief that I have to know what it's all about. And one thing I do want to add to real quick is that everything we're talking about right now, I just want to encourage everyone out there that the lessons that you've personally learnt, try to still implement them. Like, don't forget that you
It's
actually
good.
learned the
Yeah.
lesson.
Yeah.
Continue to try and practice it and implement it. And, and one more thing, if I may, is that I think that all of us at the moment with this, where we're starting to open up, are a little bit nervous. I think there's a lot of kind of fear and anxiety surrounding getting out there, seeing people again, getting back to normal life, getting back to school, all those sorts of things. I think we all feel it. It's not just you. But yeah, I just want to encourage you to, if you feel like that, message a leader and chat to them about it. Like,
Yeah, it's good.
you know, if anyone wants to add anything to that. But yeah, I just felt to kind of mention that and say
That's
that
good
because it's
too.
something I think we're all dealing with.
I might get you to jump and swap with Rach for me, Dan.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
I'm
cool.
moving to the next one.
Easy done.
While we wait for Rach to come up, I think I would probably say one thing that I noticed for myself was probably prior to COVID, I was doing a lot of driving to and from work. And I found that was my best quiet time for prayer, listening to sermons, doing all of that sort of stuff. And then being stuck at home for the last 2 years, it was going, well, that routine's broken now. And it was finding something that I could do to alleviate that. And obviously it couldn't happen while I was sitting at at my desk working. But I found that, actually going or taking time out in the afternoon for going for a walk, getting some fresh air, some sunshine was really beneficial. But then also using that time to pray, using that time to listen to a sermon, using that time to even just audio Bible, just continuing to feed the Spirit and feed myself. Found that really kept me ignited and really kept me on fire for the things of God. But yeah, that was just one thing for me.
Guy.
I think walks. I can't go without walks now, even if
Come on.
it's
How good's a walk?
like, yeah, it went from being the only thing you could do. Now I can't go without.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love
which
it,
is a big thing. I think appreciating nature as well.
that.
Actually getting out, looking at his surroundings and realizing
Absolutely.
like God's world, what he created.
Yeah, he created. It's beautiful.
So that's something I've really, I guess, done throughout the past couple of years and helped me at least connect with God as well during the walks and, pray and just thinking time.
It's really
And I
cool,
guess getting the fresh air, even went regardless of if it was sunny or not, sometimes just during the rain, because, still a walk at the end of the day.
Still nature.
Yeah, still nature. Just different type, maybe
That's
less glamorous. But yeah, that's something I guess a couple of years been practicing and doing.
Love it. Good. Rem.
I think sort of similar to Ty. Probably just I'll go on a run or try to go on a run before lunch every day, just to sort of reset in between like
Yeah, fitness is
morning
huge.
and and afternoon. And it also I've been eating lunch away from my computer because I would eat breakfast away from my computer, and then the rest of the day I would be in front of it
Just on the computer.
on the computer studying or watching cat videos or whatever. So
Valid.
doing that just to help reset and get away from technology for that hour or so was
Great.
really good. So yeah.
I'm with Ty on the walking and thinking as well. 'Cause, like, if you want to process things, a walk is a good way to process. So, Rach, what about you?
It's still probably not something that I'm all that good at, but I want to continue to practice it to get better at it. Is actually taking a break from things. So like going work finished, like when I've been working at home, going it's 4:30, work is finished, put your laptop away, stop working until like 11:30 at night. Like
It's hard.
a lot of people talk about, like teachers in particular, a lot of people are like, a teacher's work day is 9 to 3. And it's like, it's really not. Like, so often we're still on our computers till late at night, but it's probably something that a lot of us need to stop doing and actually, take that break, have that family time, do something that you love. So like, I love baking. Like, just take that time away from a screen and do some baking, like, or go for a walk, or do something different rather than times when I have been taking breaks, I guess. It's been, I'll put my laptop down and I'll flick on Netflix and I'll watch that, like, instead just reminding myself, actually, you've got to step away from all of that and actually do something for you, not something, screen-based, like, but actually something for you that's relaxing, but also, something that you just enjoy doing. So,
what's something that you're really looking forward to coming out of now that we've got easing restrictions? And, we hope and we pray that we won't be going back into a lockdown anytime soon, if at all. But, I'm not going to make any predictions. But what's the thing you're looking forward to most that you've missed out on?
Look, I think one thing I've missed out on most in the last 2 years is actually getting a decent tan.
Sounds like Justin.
I'm just playing.
Gets his own
I'm just
trailer
playing.
as well.
Honestly, one thing I am looking forward to, though, is I would actually love to, obviously we're in the auditorium at the moment. I'd actually love to be back in this room with everyone again.
Absolutely.
Not that I don't like doing church at home. I actually really do. I get to make all these fancy breakfasts and stuff like that, get the coffee. And then it's like, do communion. I'm like, oh man, I got like this egg and bacon roll. It's the best. But like just being in the room with everyone, doing worship together, like I really miss that.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to something like that again.
Yeah. Okay. Love it. Go, Ren.
Something that I haven't necessarily done prior is gone motorcycle rides with the boys. So I've been on one, but once we're able to go on a regional, I would love to go around the twisties on the bike with all the guys and hang out.
Nice. I do love twisties.
Hang
I love
out.
the cheese
Chicken
twisties.
Go to the
Chicken twisties.
go to the local
love it.
restaurant, get a Parma
Palmers.
or some
I
pizza
love
or something,
Palmers.
and just hang out with the boys. So
I want
that's
to
something.
buy a
Have it
motorbike
at the
now.
Palmer.
Yeah.
I want
Because
to.
if you get a motorbike, you get chicken twisties.
That's true.
That's what he
Yeah.
said.
Dang.
So
That's
what are you looking
That's
forward
a
to, mate?
sick deal.
Me, mate, kind of like Rembrandt, utilising my license to
Yeah.
its fullest extent.
That's
Come
valid.
on.
I feel like it's always been like
We've
I
done
can't
one
drive.
road
Make sure
trip.
you keep your license.
Yeah, I've
Get on
done
the
one
road
road
trip.
trip with Reese.
was a
Yeah,
good
love
time.
it. The bros road tripping. Tara,
Yes.
what are you looking forward to?
Being able to visit my family, hopefully, once it opens in regional. And then I think just forming relationship with people that I feel like has had disconnect or distance from being online. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Rach.
yeah, just being able to actually catch up with people again, which is funny because, like, I've always known that I'm a little bit of a social person, but I'm also, like, a big introvert. So, like, one thing that I've hated is not being able to see people. Like,
Yeah.
And I feel like it's, put me probably a little bit more back in my shell. And I missed that first question, but, like, the thing that I feel like God's really like,
go for
revealed
it.
to me is that regardless of the fact that we've all been sitting alone in lockdown, we're not alone. Like, and
So
that's
good, Rach.
that's
So
from
good.
an aspect
good.
of there's people that you can reach out to and be vulnerable and actually let them know that you need help or
Yeah.
you need to talk.
Yeah.
But also there's God who's there at all times to talk to. So yeah, just that reminder that I'm never alone.
I love that, Rach.
And
That's
yeah,
so
just
good.
being able to put that into practice now, like that we're going to be out of lockdown, is actually reaching out to people and catching up with people that I haven't been able to see in a while, or like Taran said, I've felt disconnect with and stuff. Yeah, actually reaching out to them and doing catch-ups. Like now that there's no restriction on how far I can travel or anything like that, other than I can't go overseas and see my friends in the Philippines, but like I can go most places around here
Love it.
without the restrictions. So yeah.
Amazing. Reese,
Yeah.
what are you looking forward to?
Well, I'm going to say having people over to my place and going over to other people's places and just being able to hang out, watch sport, watch movies, eat food together. Another thing that I'm excited for. Me too. Another thing that I'm excited for is making new friends. I found that that's something.
So you were going to say making the news, and I was like, that is a really big thing to be looking forward to.
Hey guys,
just starts
December
erecting
26th.
bridges.
Watch out.
We're breaking records.
We're on the news.
Come on.
No, like making new friends. Like I feel like something that's been really difficult over lockdown is like you go on into online classes, like whether it's for university, for school, for anything. You can maybe keep up with old friends, like by playing games with them, but it's really hard to socially make new relationships, which is something that I've always been a big fan of. I like talking to new people, getting to know them, and just making friends. But it's just something that's lacked a lot over the past 2 years. Like I can't like. Most of my closest friends at the moment are quite old friends, which are great. But I want to ditch them. No, I want to. No,
They're getting cut out
Are you
of his
saying something,
life.
Chris?
I thought I was one of your friends,
Are
Reese.
you going to leave me?
No. But I just look forward to. I look forward to being social and just going out and meeting new people.
I'm really excited. I'm really excited for you, Reese.
Yeah, cool. So,
It's going to be so good for you to meet
Yeah,
new
man.
people.
yeah, man. Yeah.
Dave, what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to, honestly. No, I'm looking forward to being able to have people over to the house.
True.
Also being able to go. I love people and just being able to hang. So I'm keen for that.
I thought you were just going to say you love people cooking for you.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm actually excited to go to people's houses and for them to cook for
That's
me.
great.
Dave just
Yeah.
likes inviting himself around.
I do it a lot.
Yeah. Rock
Um,
up. Knock, knock.
If I bake anything,
Nathan
I'm
Lyle?
apparently meant to take
Yeah,
it to
no,
Dave's
it's
house
actually
first.
it's actually a new contract.
The last
um,
thing that happened is I baked and Dave wasn't home either of the 2 times that I baked, so he missed out.
Rookie era.
Where were you, Dave?
It's actually a breach of our contract to have food while I'm not there.
Question,
But-
Dave, though. Where
Yeah.
were you?
Where were you, Dave?
Like, we were in lockdown.
Where'd you
Where
go, man?
were
Doing, man?
Yeah,
Where'd you go,
where
bro?
were you,
How
Dave?
are
Where'd you go,
not
Dave?
home?
Guys,
What?
Where'd you go,
I've been
Dave?
practicing my marathons.
Practice. Have
Here
you?
we
I've been
go.
practicing my
Movie
marathons.
marathons?
That's correct.
Yeah. So
So he
hit the
just
Lord-
told me he was
Guys,
December
home.
26th, guys.
Guys, he's watched the Lord of the Rings extended edition in 3 hours. The whole trilogy. He's getting quick.
I watched it on 4 times speed.
Yeah, he's getting quick,
Um,
guys.
I'm excited to be able to hang with people, but I'm actually excited to be able to sort of get back here with people, with young people, with youth. I really want youth to kick back up in person and with, like, I just want to see people in this room again. And honestly, like, I don't, you know, some people's view might be that, obviously, like, some people must, like, really like the online thing. I'll just be honest, like, personally, I'm not a huge online fan as far as youth and church is concerned. And look, I don't think it's bad. I think it's good. If this is the season we've been in, online is what we've got, and so we've been doing the best that we can. And it's still fun. I have so much fun. I love that we get to do it. We still get to preach the gospel. We still get to reach people for God. So
good.
all of those things, tick, 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 plus, 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 dub, dub, dub. Throw up
Dub,
your
dub, dub.
dubs. Dub. Online is a dub.
Don't know
But
how to do
for
that.
me, there is nothing like the...
Yeah.
For me, there is nothing like being here in person together. Online's good, but being in person is great.
Yeah.
And so there's nothing that will ever replace worshiping with all of you guys. There's nothing that will replace listening to you guys do 5 minutes of fire or listening to preaching in person.
Facts.
Mosh
Seeing
pits.
you serve mosh pits.
Mosh pits.
When we're
Cookies
legally
in the
allowed to
Cookies
do
in the
them.
oven.
When we can eat food that Rachel's baked
Doesn't have nuts in it.
with no nuts in it because we protect you.
Thanks, man.
I'm keen for the dance parties, for playing tunes. Like, there's nothing that can replace being with you all on a Friday night. And as much as online is good, online ain't like watching Ty DJ.
Facts.
There's nothing
True.
like it.
I just want a round of applause for when we scat on stage. Scat-a-da-pop-pop, scat-a-da-pop-pop, scat-a-da-pop-pop,
Skibidi-dap-bap,
Scoot.
bap-bidi-bap-boo.
Scoot-doo-doo-doo-doo, scoot-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Scat, man.
Scat-a-da-pa-bow. Scoot-a-da-pa-boo.
So let's have a scat off
Right now, who's up?
before I ask one more question.
Okay. Before or after you ask one more
No,
question?
everybody one by one's going to scat.
Okay.
Does it have to have the letter S in it?
You can go for as long as you want.
No, but does
No,
it have
it
to have...
doesn't.
Scat just means sounds.
Skip it up, like that.
That's
So Reese is going to go first. Go
you're
scat.
setting the bar high. All right. All right. Time limit?
Yeah, I'm going to 5 seconds.
That's not much time at all. Can I have
You can
30?
do a lot. No.
I love you. You can go for as long as you want.
You'd be surprised how much you can scat in 5 seconds.
Count me in.
Actually, fastest scat.
Oh, calm down. Count me in.
3, 2, 1. Done.
Thank you.
Hallelujah.
This dude is like Busta Rhymes
Busta Rhymes.
scat edition. I cannot
Next.
top that.
Does anybody want to have a go at topping it? Ty, I reckon
Definitely
you've
not.
got it in.
Nah,
Yeah, mate.
not that
I reckon
fast.
you've
Come
got
on,
it in
mate.
you.
Main man,
can do it.
Come
that
on.
wasn't even legible.
Mate, if you slow it down,
If words were legible,
if you
that
slow
was
it,
not
no,
legible.
if you slow it down, it's actually on perfect 4/4
Does it
timing.
have to have words in
So
it?
legible.
If you
You
slow that
know
down,
means
he's
to
actually saying everybody gets a youth next week.
That's right. I'm actually saying get to the cinemas 26th of December.
I love it. I love it.
I reckon Rembrandt can do
I'm
it.
not even going to make you try and back that up.
Loving
That
the
was
milk.
a great
I don't
scat.
know if I can scat, but I can
just
probably do a
random
Give it a
Donny
go, Rem.
Thornberry.
No, I don't know what that is.
What is a Donny
Don't know who
Thornberry?
Donny
No.
Is
Thornberry.
it appropriate?
From, yeah,
okay,
from,
go.
alright.
Oh, this is from the Thornberries.
Yeah!
I think that
That
tops
was
Reese.
the kid that had the real scruffy hair.
He runs around
That
in
was
like
so
his trucks.
straight into it.
No countdown
My
needed.
favourite part is how he goes, okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, I can't see.
All I was waiting for was the.
He's my spirit animal.
That's all I was waiting for. Literally sounded like that.
I want to end the stream on everyone scatting together.
Yeah, we will, but I got one more question.
Oh,
Hit
okay.
us.
One more
We've been
question.
going for a while.
Change the vibe.
I just want everyone to know that I actually had another game
Ooh.
lined up.
Did you?
And it was there was actually a lot of sacrifice involved.
Lots
around
of
leaders.
sacrifice.
But what I've realised is, firstly, just ran out of time.
That's not.
But secondly,
not what I want.
$16.
$16.
We're going to get back.
Dang.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, it's fine
It's all right.
because it's for the youth.
It's for the youth.
And do you want to know what else? That $16 is eventually going to make its way back to all the proceeds from our movie.
Yep.
December
Exactly.
16th.
26th
Profit.
of
It's
December.
the 26th.
26th
not
of
the
December.
26th of December.
26th.
All of your ticket
Fake fan.
proceeds are going
Boxing Day.
towards
Date, bro.
new
I
shampoo
just
for
signed the
Rem.
contract.
Yep. I like it.
The cricket, please.
Nobody's going to watch cricket when this movie drops.
For
People are going to
sure.
forget
Ready.
about cricket as a
For
sport.
sure.
Literally.
Yeah.
Mate,
KO
meet and greet with
will
When's the
ask
trailer?
us.
Yeah.
Literally.
for the rights, yeah.
Next
They
time
will.
we meet in person, we're actually going to have a live meet and greet. It's going to be good.
It's going to be
Come
great.
on.
I'm excited for
There
it.
we go.
Last question
Was that not?
before we head out on a scat.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just
Good
warming up.
start. Good start. Good start.
Just warming up.
Hey everyone, let's just warm up. Let's be ready to go. Come on. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. Lovely.
Stretch.
Seashells, seashells.
All right.
Play it.
All right. Well, I don't know where this is
Alright,
going, guys. I've
alright.
lost control.
Last
My head's
question.
gone. My head's gone.
Hit us, Dave.
So what's the question?
What's the question, man?
The
No,
question.
you've got
Question.
the question. I told you. Last question's yours. I messaged you.
Last question.
Just kidding. What? You
just been what-
You were trying to think.
I
then
was
too.
like-
You're like, wait, what? What?
It's not Jason Derulo.
Nah, seriously. God is good. And
that a
I'm
question?
really excited for us to be able to come back together. But what is something as a young person that you think that, what is something for a young person to take and that you want them to remember? Because like I always think about when we're coming back to meet in person, it's like you can almost forget the things that you heard every week. Like the truth that you heard or the thing that you know that God thinks about you or that God says about you and it's getting repeated a lot so it's easy to remember. Because we haven't been together for a while, it's like sometimes we can almost get out of rhythm and forget a little bit of what God says and what God thinks. So I know for me, like I'm passionate about youth because I always want a young person to feel like they have potential and purpose. Like that's like my thing is like I just want them to remember and know that the reason we do youth ministry is because I want to see young people who are the next generation of church leaders and business leaders and doctors and nurses and all those people politicians, like the next generation, I want them to know you actually have so much potential that you don't even know you have.
Yeah.
And there's such a purpose for your life, like a God-given, forget the world's purpose for your life, a God-given purpose for your life. And I want to see you like walking in it. I want to see you living it. I want to see you experiencing it. And that's what I'm passionate about. So like I said, it can be short, it can be a thing, it can be just a phrase, whatever it is. What's something you want young people to remember or to know as we come back?
We're here. Like we've all said multiple times,
That's
we
great.
are
Yeah.
right here. We're one message, one phone call away. You can get in contact anytime. And all of us, I'm sure, would be willing to drop anything to catch up with you
For sure.
if you needed us to,
Yeah.
like, or just wanted us to. Like,
have a chat,
we'd,
yeah,
we'd be
exactly.
happy to drop anything to, come and go for a walk with you, or now that we're allowed to, grab a coffee, like, do anything like that, or sit and have a phone call or a message
yeah,
with you.
100%.
Like,
Yeah.
So, reach out.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyone jump in? Anyone? Go, Rem.
You are perfect in God's eyes. Doesn't matter what day you're having. Doesn't matter if you
Love
forgot to read your Bible or you forgot to pray or whatever. God loves you. You are set apart, and God lives in you. And I forgot where I was going with that.
I mean, you
You've
can
hit some-
end there.
you've
man.
hit
That
some-
was great.
you've hit some good
That was
points.
great. You can end there.
God
That was
loves
great.
you,
Yeah.
and you are perfect in His eyes.
Yeah, incredible. Jet.
Goodness me. There's so much I can say, and then there's so much time we don't have. But if there's anything that I could say to somebody, I'd just say, just be you. Like, don't be afraid to be you. I think there was one thing that I heard the other day, and it was in relation to fear. And I think they said, it's okay to, be afraid of something in certain situations, but it's not okay to be afraid in other situations. Like, as an example, if you're in a car, you're about to have a car accident, someone hits the brakes, you freak out. And they're like, that's okay. You can fear in that moment because you just saved your life. But if you're ever in a situation where you're afraid to share your faith, that's not a good time to be afraid. That's like not a good thing to be scared about. And I think those opportunities I find are quite rare, especially in this season. Being isolated, I find that those encounters are like dime a dozen. And yeah, I think you being you, like you are a light in the world, and you have an opportunity to actually share God in your school, at a friend's house, wherever that might be. So don't be afraid. And I know I keep saying that. Like I feel like that's all I've spoken about tonight. But yeah, just be you. That's all I'd like to say. Just be you, and be cool with that. Yeah.
Ty.
I think don't discount this season. Don't take it for granted either. I feel like we can discount it and feel like, okay, I was good before, this is trash, start again after this is all happened or after this season. But also, I think I just want to remind you that don't take for granted what's actually happened in this season. I think use it for the end and for the next season.
Great.
It's not about starting again. I think it's a continuation.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think I also want to let you guys know that don't be hard on yourself if you feel like you've, I guess, had a bit of a stunted growth with your faith during this season. You're not behind. I feel like God works in mysterious ways where He can catch you up quite easily. And I think you'll be surprised if you feel like your faith's kind of been stunted, you'll be surprised on the other end when if you start to work on it more, that you'll actually catch up quite quickly and that God will grow you quite quickly. And it's all part of the journey, really.
Yeah, part of the journey. It's great. It's great. T?
To be honest, this is like a super hard question. But the only thing I can think of at the moment is to kind of document that everything that God's doing in your life. There's things
good
that
one.
I've looked back on where I've read stuff and went, wow, I was really going through it at that time, but glory to God now of getting me through it. I think it's really important to see where you've come from and remember that, but then look at how God's worked through that and used you and developed you and created, your character in that season. So, I think documenting things, even just to remember them, like whether someone's preaching, it's church going on, someone's giving you a prophetic word, something like that you just want to document so you don't forget it. We're only human. So, yeah.
Great.
That's good.
Damn.
I want to be that annoying person in the classroom, but what was the question?
What's something you want young people to
Classic
remember
Dan.
as we sort of open up again? Maybe something that they might have forgotten during the season, or that you really want a young person to know.
Yeah, cool. I think connection, I really think, is something that you need. So you just got to remember that, all through this, we've all been walking through this together, but just an occasional, just a quick text or through a messenger or through an Insta just saying, hey, how are you? Or just the continuing pouring of love and getting around someone. It's really important, especially getting back, because, there might be some of us here on that chat that, are really looking forward to going back to school or back to work. But then you've also got others that are like I'm dreading going back on Monday. So, just because you had a good day at school or work, on Monday, it's just important, if you were doing it, we were talking about routines and stuff before. If that's something that you were doing through your lockdown, continue doing it, and I encourage it even with our leaders on the panel here. Hey, how'd you go at work in the end? What was sorted? How was school? How was that? How'd you go on that English exam? I think it's an important connection. Don't just stop that. Keep pouring that love. Keep pouring that connection out onto everyone. So, yeah.
Great. Racy?
I reckon something that's important to remember is as we come back into youth and into in-person, I think it's interesting to remember that something that's easy to forget is inviting someone to youth is possibly the best way, or one of the best ways I found to deepen your relationship with that person.
Yeah, so good.
So, like, if there's someone in your world, like maybe in your class, you haven't seen him in a long time, you've seen him on Zoom, and you've just gone, nice. You've just gone, you're going, heck, I miss this person. I want to be friends with this person again. Or maybe there's someone you don't know super well, and you're like, I want to get to know that person. The best way you can deepen that relationship is to invite them to youth, to get them along here, to allow them to hear the salvation of Jesus Christ.
Great. Yeah, so good.
And then you have that bond with them. And I find that in that situation, you can actually create some of the closest friendships that you can have. So I just want to encourage people to bring people along, share your excitement, share the excitement that you feel down the front when you're jumping around, when you're singing the songs, because that excitement, it's not meant to be contained within you, it's meant to be shared.
That's
I just want to remind
good.
guys that
so good.
some of the best friendships I have were made at youth, and you guys can experience that
Thanks,
as well.
Tris.
Is there any? Did I miss anyone?
Yourself.
I thought of another one though.
Go, T.
Mentorship.
Mentorship.
Find a mentor that's gone through something you're going through, and they can speak life into you. I'm done. You may go, Dave.
Great.
Nice.
I love it. No, I said my one.
Finished.
You've got a purpose and a plan.
That's
and
right, you did.
Remy added on to it. You've got, God has set you apart for something in your life that doesn't have to be, you don't have to work in a church to influence people for God. So you don't have to be a pastor to bring people to God or to influence people for the gospel. Sharing the gospel looks like having friends, or looks like connecting with people. Looks like calls and messages and going for walks together, and that is sharing the gospel with people. So hope you guys all got something out of tonight, and took something away from some of the chats that we had. Tonight was a bit of a combo, so I know it's gone a little bit longer, but I had fun. Thanks so much for coming on.
Oh, yeah.
Dan, Rach, Taran, Rem, Ty, Reese.
And Dave.
And the back.
And Justin at the
Jet.
back now.
And you can catch all of these guys in our movie on the
we can.
26th of December,
Now,
coming
Dave.
out in cinemas.
That's right.
near you.
Watch out.
I'd like to
Trailer
orchestrate
releasing
this.
soon.
1 second before we
Okay.
orchestrate this. In the next couple of
In the
weeks,
next couple
we
weeks.
are going to be hopefully meeting back together.
Yeah, we are.
So Let's get excited about that. I'm going to say it again.
Oh, yeah.
and then- I'm going to stop. In a second, I'm going to say it, and then we're going to get really excited. Okay? We're going to artificially seem excited. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to look to be coming back to in-person services for youth. That was real. That was a real reaction. It wasn't orchestrated. And I'm excited about it. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be weird. It's going to be different. I just want you guys all to know we're working on it. We're working on getting back in person so that everyone can come. It might look a little bit different than usual. We might have to run 2 services on the same night, or we might have to split into groups. It might be a little bit creative, but we are working at getting everybody back in here together for in-person youth because it's the best.
Yeah.
And we can't wait to see you guys. So keep your eyes peeled on social media. We're going to email parents as well with the stuff that's going on. And I'm just so excited to see everyone.
Yeah,
it's going
for
to be
sure.
mad. Keep your eyes peeled on socials. We're going to put out all the information and what's coming up on there. Next week, as of right now, next week will hopefully be one of our last weeks online.
Yeah.
But next week we have Zoom.
Ooh.
We're going to be all on together. We're going to announce something new, a new thing we're doing with our crews. We're going to be announcing a new thing we're doing with our crews, and I'm pumped.
Yeah.
It's going to be mad.
Yeah.
In the next few weeks, everybody, we're back in person.
Yeah.
We're back looking at rent.
Woo.
We're back
Unfortunately.
eating COVID-safe cake.
Without nuts in it.
Without
go,
nuts in
Rach.
it.
Yeah.
We're back playing Connect 4. We're going to clean every single piece, every game. We're back. We got COVID-safe plans. We're making sure we're protecting everyone, but most of all,
And we're repping our merch.
Yeah, wearing the
repping our
Rev merch.
And you're wearing your merch, whether it's hot or not.
And we're loving the milk.
We're loving the milk. We're going to the milk bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
We are excited. I'm just excited to be back.
I'm excited.
I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just excited
So
to be back.
hyped.
And we love you guys. Reach out if you need anything. We'll see you so soon. Reese.
All right.
What would you like to orchestrate?
Now, guys, we're going to do an amazing scat. It's going to happen in layers.
Hold on.
What are we holding on
If
for?
you're in year 12, we want to say we love you. We think you're the best. Good luck in your exams. We're praying for you. We're praying for you. We hope that you get good results. God is
Good luck,
with
guys.
you. Remember, and I'm not joking when I say this, before you go into your exam room, pray. Send up a prayer
Do
to
it.
the big man, because even if he doesn't give you the answers, I have prayed that prayer before. If he doesn't give you the answers,
Question 16,
he will
question
give you
16.
peace. So good luck. We love you guys. Shout out to all of you who have made it through school. All of our year 12s, we love you guys. Go well. Go Reese.
Sick. Rach has bailed on the scat. That's okay. So this is going to happen in layers. Basically, Tyron's going to start us off. You're going to start subtle. Then Ty's going to join in, going to add a layer. Ren's going to join in, going to add another layer. Dan, Dave, myself. After I've joined in, we're all going to stand up. It's going to be chaotic, and it's all just going to build and build and build. And Justin, you hearing this? When you feel like the time is right, you're just going to cut it.
Those were fireworks.
There were fireworks happening outside the
Don't
door.
know why.
Okay, so Justin, when you feel the time is right, you're just going to cut it, and it's going to be a great way to end the stream. You guys all ready? You
Yes,
understand?
I'm ready.
Can
Come
I ask
on.
a
gonna build?
question?
Just loop in the same
Can I
way.
ask a question?
I mean, and then once we stand up, you can break
Yeah,
free.
all right, loop
All right. For you guys, Justin just said he'd already cut the
You
stream.
probably
the edge of
we
our
thought
seats.
that we'd gone
Go.
offline.
All right,
All right, let's go.
It's taking too long.
Skitty bop bop shitty bidoo boop ba da dee dee ba da skitty ba da da do shitty ba do dee dee ba do dee dee ba da 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 do dee dee da da do da ba da dee dee ba da da ba 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 da 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 do
Skitty